What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and I don't know, today look like it's gonna be a sketchy day, bro. Got a little bit of rain out here, which is not too bad. Now, normally I would drive either the Impala or the Magnum. The Magnum is basically starting to give out. I mean, I had the car for some years. It got over 200-something thousand miles on it. Now, there's little stuff that could be fixed on it, but like I said, I'm gonna just end up selling it anyway. But seems like the power steering pump is starting to go out on that thing, so it's kind of hard to turn the wheels on that one. The Impala, my girlfriend, actually, she was off for about a week and a half because she was a little sick. No, it wasn't the corona, but she was a little bit sick, so they just had her, just to be on the safe side, they had her stay at home for about 10 days. So now you already know, all I got left is this one, which actually these tires aren't really that bad. It's just they're not actually slicks, but as long as you drive safely and don't go around just flying, then you'll be okay. But and I'm usually good with that. So now, getting ready to head to work, start this thing up a little bit. I need to get this thing in a car wash, but I don't know how this Houston weather is. Probably go ahead and wash it this weekend and get all these tire marks off, because it's starting to annoy me now. It's just a little bit too much, and I want to see how this thing looks like all the way clean. But yeah, I'm gonna give this thing a good wash this weekend. But let me get in this thing, get it started up. It's a big difference when you start it up now. But like I said, it's not, this car isn't really sketchy, man. As long as you drive, safely, then you'll be okay. It's just when you're doing all that crazy stuff, trying to speed. You can definitely tell the difference when you start it up, though. I know that much. But finna get out of here, head to work real quick. Got a few more days before I can get my days off again. It's all good. Dang, you hear that supercharger surging right now. I need to go ahead and get this thing tuned. Like I said, I got in contact with G-Force actually, and so like I said, they remembered the car, and so all I have to do is schedule a date to get it up there so I can go ahead and get it tuned, because like the guy that had the car before me, when the guy that I got the car from, he said you could lay in it but just don't stay on it. And it's been some times where I may just give it a little push. I don't go as far as to where it shift into another gear, but I might just give it a little push, and man, does this car go. So it's ready. So I need to go ahead and get this thing tuned. It's mainly for this transmission, because like I say, sometimes this transmission it acts a little rough. So I need to go get this transmission. I need to get the fuel tuned. I need to get the transmission and everything in sync, basically. So then when I do race someone, it'll be, I don't want to harm the motor, because like I said, this motor is probably around $28,000 or so. But I'm finna head over to work right now. It's just a little short video. It's nothing too much. This is probably gonna be like two different it may be two different videos linked into one. I don't know yet, because I just be recording so much now, because it kind of got into a habit. Because the sad part about it, when I had my coupe, I didn't even get to have the car for that long before I had to send it back in because it spun a bearing. And so with this one, since I've been taking it easy, man, I've been probably trying to record so many videos. It's a bunch that I haven't even released yet, it's been so many that I've been doing. So, you know, I'm just trying to put in work. I appreciate all the people that's been subscribing and you know, following both of my builds. And I'm actually, like I say, I want to take this one over so we can go back to see the coupe again at G-Force. I mean, not at G-Force, at boost mode. See if these cars will let me over. That's one thing that I'm not scared of, man. You know, I've never been scared to drive in the rain at all. I've had bald tires. Now, the coupe I wouldn't be able to do this with because the coupe is on Hoosiers. It's on straight up slicks. So I can't do any of this in the coupe, but these are street rated radials right here. I mean, they've been raced on, I know that, for a little bit. But so I am gonna have to order some new ones soon, but it's not too bad as long as you don't, you know, spin the tires or do anything like super crazy. So once I get through all this traffic, then you know, we'll be on the road and we'll be going. So I'll be right back. There's a nice little Ferrari over there. But yeah, I remember one time when I had my black 4-door, and it wasn't that I was on Radials or anything. That car wasn't that fast. It was about 575 horses. So, it just had bad tires on it, and that's the only time I almost spun out. And I don't even think it was that wet outside, but it was just those tires were so bad, and I was procrastinating on getting them changed. And I came close to the wall, but you know, I hopefully, knock on wood, I try my hardest. I hope to continue to say that I never let my car hit a wall, because I spin this thing and you know, you just gotta control it and be, you know, drive the car, I guess. But now it's barely raining right now, so I don't know how this thing will act if it's like storming. Probably with a situation like that, I just pull over somewhere, because I'm not gonna push it, and you know, I don't want two cars in the shop. But you know, so far everything's been good. Like I say, once I get my house, I'm gonna start ordering my rear radials and bulks, I guess. Probably like 2 sets, because you know, these things run out pretty fast when you race on them. But I don't know if I'm gonna wait until boost season, which is usually when the weather starts to cool down a bit, so basically fall. I don't know if I'm gonna wait until then before I start really racing, because then the car will be putting out some real power. I don't know, I may do like little street pulls, but I don't do too much when it's hot. Usually I try to wait until it cools down a little bit. But yeah, this car is pretty much is ready to go. My oil pressure, everything has been good. You know, it holds fuel well, surprisingly, even though it only runs on E85. But yeah, this car is ready. Like I say, it's ready to go. Now, I do think I keep saying that I may not spray. I don't know yet, but I may just go buy a brand new nitrous outlet system if I do spray, because like I say, I don't want anything happening to this engine. Even if I have to, I don't want to risk sending it back, in which I could sell the kit for cheaper to someone and then just tell them, hey, you need to go get nitrous outlet to go look at this thing before you spray it, because like I said, for some reason it's been melting piston number 7, and I would rather just go get an entirely new kit, in which my dad said that's usually the best way to do it, because he has a friend, actually my dad's old 69 Camaro, he gave it to he sold it to one of his friends who's racing it now, and every single time he get if he do anything to the motor, he'll buy a brand new kit, and he don't care, because he don't want to risk anything. So he'd much rather just buy a brand new kit, sell his old kit to someone else. And I think I'm gonna go down that route. So I would rather just buy a new kit and install it if I do spray, and move my bottles to the rear, to the trunk, which that shouldn't be too hard, because all I have to do is reroute this cable that they have back here, or the line right here. Send that thing to the trunk, put the tanks in the trunk. Like I said, the only other things is, as far as when I want to go down the track, is putting a cage in here, and I'm probably get some more cooling mods. Bro, I hate when cars like just ride beside you, man. And I see the guy got his window cracked because he want to hit a car, I guess, but sometimes that stuff get annoying. Or other people that just want to, speed super fast and fly all around you and stuff, like they just got the fastest car in the world. But I don't push this car, especially in the rain. But yeah, like I said, I'm not spending too much money on this car just yet. I'm kind of taking it easy because I want to get my black car out first, and it's only a few more things. I said that I would probably go ahead and get it wrapped, which I am sometime in the future, but right now I'm just trying to get this car out because it's been a hassle, because I'm in the process of moving, and we should be in the new house by October 1st. So I may make a vlog about that, because I haven't even showed anyone the houses. I mean, it's nothing special, but hey, it's a nice size house. I may make a video about that, but like I said, I may hold off on getting the other car wrapped, because either way I'm gonna get both of these cars wrapped the same color. So I don't know, I may send them in the shop at the same time the next time I get a vacation, which that'll be next year. I get 2 weeks of vacation next year. So I don't know, we'll see, because I can probably get the material and get them wrapped for a good price. So I'm gonna probably hold off on that. I just want to get my other car out and running, so then I have 2 forms of transportation, because the Magnum will probably be sold soon. I'm gonna get over to this other side of town, and I'll pick right back up. Alright, so we made it to the Galleria area. It's actually it kind of dried up out here. I saw a little bit of sun peeking through, so it haven't been too bad, but it was mainly on the north side of town. But like I said, as long as you drive normal on these Mickey Thompson streets, you could make it. It's just take your time. Don't be out here speeding and everything. I'm going the speed limit pretty much. But I don't know, probably one of the only other things that I will actually get done to this car, probably after I get my cage, maybe. I don't know, it depends on which comes first, but I need to put 15s on this thing, because if it was running 9.2s consistently on 17s, then imagine if I can hook a little bit more and put some 15s on this thing. So I'm gonna probably have to change the rear suspension, because it still has the stock suspension on the rear, actually. So I don't want to be too sketchy when I'm going down the track. So I'm gonna probably go to coilovers or so. I don't know, I need to check. I'm gonna check under the car, because I don't know if they switched to coilovers or not. I don't think they did though. But I am putting some 15s on here. I'm gonna have to get the probably Carlisle Racing 15-inch conversion, maybe some Beadlock S71s. I don't know. I'm gonna probably end up switching wheels eventually, because I'm gonna have to try to find some kind of way to clean these wheels, because like I said, this car has been sitting for a good minute, so the wheels, they got a little weathered. I believe I can bring them back out. If not that, then I can usually just paint them if I have to. But because all S71s, really all the well wheels pretty much look the same, so nobody actually does much to them. So I can always just paint them the color that I'm gonna get the car wrapped eventually, and they'll look pretty cool then. But yeah, I'm definitely getting some bead lock 15s on this thing so it can hook a little bit better, because like I say, if it ran a 9.2 consistently, I want to get this car in the 8s. That's my goal. So hopefully once everything is in, basically all I'm gonna end up doing right now is just the cage, some more cooling mods, and 15s, and the harness, so that way I'll be able to safely go down the track without spraying. It's probably like a 9.6, 9.5, maybe a 9.7. I don't know. We have to see. All depends on the driver too. So I want to see what times it gets without the spray, and then I'm like I said, I'm gonna probably get another kit until I get a new blower, a bigger blower, which I'm not sure. Like, my gut says I want to go Kenny Bell 4.9. That's what my gut says. That's probably one of the biggest superchargers you can get, because I was still kind of debating if I want to make this a turbo car and have my other cars the blower car, or have two blower cars. But I don't know. I may do it to where I make this one a blower car, and then once I get the engine that I want, the 427 LSX in the coupe, then I just swap blowers. So I might as well get the blower that I want now, and then just swap it over to the coupe when I do that, and then turn this into a turbo car, because I want to show that blower cars can compete. I want to show that the blower cars can compete with some of these turbo cars out here. And I know it's some fast blower cars that's out, but you know, right now the top spots as far as the cts-v list, I think the top 3 spots are still turbo cars. I think it's 3 turbos, and then you finally have the blower. And the guy that actually has the blower car, he has a Kenny Bell. I don't think he has a 4.9. I didn't think they had the 4.9 at that time, but he had a Kenny Bell, and he was running close to the 7s. So I think I want to go that route on one of the cars. Like I say, I may have a turbo car, and then I may have a blower car. That's probably the goal right there, because that'll be pretty fun. You know, you pick your poison pretty much. So if I can get them both in the 8s, maybe the 7s, hopefully. I don't know. I doubt it. We'll see. You know, because the only reason I say we'll see is because I'm not planning on doing like a power glide or any of that. I still want to be able to comfortably street my cars, because, you know, go down to Texas 2K, Florida 2K. I want to just be able to bring my cars out and, you know, run them in the streets if I have to, instead of having, I don't really need no 3-speed power glide or anything like that. I just, you know, stick with my built transmission. So I don't know how low I can get these times, but like I say, hopefully I can just get it in the 8s, because that's my goal right now. So I'm about to pull up. I'm actually on the other side of town now. I just passed, like I said, I passed the Galleria. So now I'm on the south side of town, because that's where my job is. They're actually supposed to be having a bid so I can try to get back to the north side, get in that location, because it'll be a whole lot easier, especially with me moving even further out north, you know, more to the country areas with a lot more space. I'm gonna still be in a neighborhood. It's a brand new neighborhood that I'm going to, but you know, just moving a little bit further out from Houston, that's all. Yeah, let me get over here to the work. So I guess I survived driving in the rain on Radials. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't storming either, so the rain been pretty much on and off. So I don't know how this car would act if it was like an actual storm going on. Like I say, just to be on the safe side, I probably would end up pulling over and just waiting it out a little bit. But let me pull up to my job, because these people are kind of driving crazy right now, just swerving through trying to get on 610, and I'll be right back. Alright, just pulled up to the job, and you know, made it safely. Ooh, let me turn off my air to fuel ratio meter. This is actually that AFR 500 right here. I'll probably have G-Force get that all programmed and everything as well while it's over there. But like I said, now no offense to them, but this is still going to get built by Boost Mode. It's just that because they started this build, I want them to go ahead and tune it, because like I said, they know everything about the car already. And you know, pretty much once it's tuned and everything, then everything else is pretty much simple. As far as like, just if I want to throw another blower on there and then, you know, get a tuner to tune it. But I don't know. It depends. If the car putting out some good power, especially not on spray, I may go ahead and get my cars tuned by G-Force. You know, I don't know yet. They're still going to get built by David over at Boost Mode. It's just, everything else is just preference pretty much out to, as far as like the tuning and things like that, because I know if I do go to the track, then David and you know, the guys over at G-Force, they'll be able to come out there too and make sure both cars are actually running to top level, I guess. So like I say, we're on a mission for the 8s. I know this was a little short video, but you know, I'm just putting out a bunch of content because, hey, the best way to do it, if you treat it like any social media, is just making videos. If you treat your page like a social media page and just, you know, post what's going on, then it makes it fun and it makes doing this stuff easy. So hopefully one day I will be able to make racing my full-time job. That's my goal. But until then, hey, gotta clock in, gotta make the money, do it the hard way. So don't forget to like and to subscribe to my page. Like and subscribe, I should say, to my page. Follow my Instagram. It's the same thing, cts_vegan. If you want to see like quicker little updates, because I always post little things on there as well. But click the notification bell, and thank you for all my new subscribers. And you know, we're on a mission for the 8s. So I'll see y'all soon.